Hello everybody, my name is Ryan. I'm an editor for Health Physics 1041. Welcome back to my channel. Here the episode new. Follow me.
1. Only one character will survive Squid Game Season 3 if my predictions are correct, and it's not Gi-hun in Squid Game Season 3. The storyline will continue directly from the end of Season 2, focusing on the characters introduced in the previous season rather than introducing new ones. Gi-hun's rebellion against the frontman has failed, allowing the deadly games to persist. At the start of Season 3, Gi-hun will be in a state of despair following the death of Jung Bae, setting a grim tone for the upcoming season. 2. Squid Game Season 3 will ruin the entire show if any of these 6 things happen. Despite the success of Netflix's Squid Game, there are concerns that Season 3 could jeopardize the show's reputation. The series, which gained immense popularity upon its release in September 2021, is set to return for its final season on June 27, 2025, following the release of Season 2 in December 2024. Fans are speculating about potential plot developments, but high expectations accompany the upcoming season. Historically, many shows struggle to maintain quality across multiple seasons, with notable examples like Lost and Game of Thrones facing backlash for their finales. However, Squid Game has not boxed itself into a corner, leaving room for various satisfying endings. The show must navigate 6 specific narrative pitfalls to avoid disappointing its audience. 3. Squid Game Season 2's true value to Netflix reportedly revealed, and it's nearly 4x more than their average. Original Squid Game Season 2 has proven to be a significant success for Netflix, reportedly valued at nearly 4 times more than the average original production. The season has garnered 1.36 billion hours watched across 190.1 million views, making it the second most watched non-English language show on the platform, just behind its first season. A report from Owl & Company indicates that the show's value is derived from Netflix's cost per thousand viewing hours data, with an analyst calculating an average cost of $81 based on Netflix's $15.3 billion programming budget and 188 billion hours of watch time. 4. What's up with Dae-ho in Squid Game Season 2? Is he really a Marine? Dae-ho, a controversial new character claiming to be a Marine, joins the cast of Squid Game Season 2, which premiered on December 26, 2024. The season follows Gi-hun, returning as player 456, seeking revenge on the frontman, In-ho. New contestants, including undercover player 001, navigate deadly games, with Dae-ho collaborating with Gi-hun in challenges like the 6-legged pentathlon. The season features returning stars Lee Jung-jae, Wee Ha-jun, and Lee Byung-hun, with series creator Wang Dong-hyuk also returning. 5. Things that are likely to happen in Squid Game Season 3. Season 2 of Netflix's Squid Game concluded with a cliffhanger, prompting fans to eagerly anticipate the third and final season, set to premiere on June 27, 2025. As speculation grows about which characters might not survive, fans are particularly concerned about the fates of Seong Gi-hun, Wang In-ho, and Cho Yun-ju. Predictions about the upcoming season are already circulating, with some intriguing theories emerging. 6. Biggest hypocrites in Squid Game. Ranked in Squid Game, characters often display manipulative and treacherous behavior, prioritizing their own survival over teamwork. Viewers can usually gauge trustworthiness based on characters' actions and interactions. However, the intense, life-and-death nature of the games leads to frequent shifts in morality, with characters sometimes acting hypocritically. One notable character, Jang Dok-soo, is introduced as a bully but reveals a cowardly side as the series progresses. 7. Squid Game, 7 Worst Allies to Have. Ranked in Squid Game, players must collaborate in deadly games to determine a single winner, but not all alliances are beneficial. Some players are self-serving, while others struggle to cooperate or are too scared to help their teammates. The text highlights that certain characters stand out as particularly poor allies due to their manipulative behavior, psychological weaknesses, and other negative traits. 8. Netflix announces Squid Game 3 feet release date. Netflix has announced that the third and final season of Squid Game will premiere later this summer. Featuring returning characters Gi-hun and Frontman. Following the recent release of the second season, fans can expect more thrilling developments as the story picks up from where Season 2 ended. Series creator Wang Dong-hyuk expressed his excitement in a letter to fans, highlighting the ongoing conflict between Gi-hun and Frontman. First look images have also been released to tease the upcoming season. 9. Squid Game Season 3. Everything we know so far that a third season of Squid Game is now in the works. The series, which has become a cultural phenomenon and the most watched in Netflix history, continues to captivate audiences with its intense storytelling and character development. Creator Wang Dong-hyuk initially planned for the show to conclude after its first season, but the overwhelming popularity has led to the decision to expand the saga further. Fans are eagerly anticipating what Season 3 will bring for Gi-hun and the other characters. 10. Waiting for final Squid Game Season 3. Major plotlines and updates. After 2 intense seasons of Squid Game, fans are eagerly anticipating the final season. Especially after the shocking death of Gi-hun's best friend Young-bae in Season 2. This unexpected twist, involving Player 001, left many viewers surprised. The upcoming third season is expected to reveal more twists and storylines. Netflix has announced that it will be released in June 2025, although the exact date remains unclear. 11. Everything we know about Squid Game Season 3. At the end of Squid Game Season 1, Seong Gi-hun, despite winning 45 billion won, about $31 million, and facing near death, initiates a revolution against the game's creators. Season 2 concludes with a cliffhanger, leaving viewers questioning the fate of Gi-hun and his allies, the continuation of the games, and the frontman's identity. Fortunately, Netflix has announced that the third and final season will premiere on June 27. 12. More twists, a new killer doll, and a bloody resolution. Everything we know so far about Squid Game Season 3, the final season of the popular South Korean survival series, Squid Game, created by Wang Dong-hyuk, is set to return soon after a dramatic second season. While a full trailer has not been released, a teaser featuring a new character, Chul-soo, a killer doll, was hidden in the credits of the second season's finale.